Hi guys, it's Dylan from Unwanted. If this is the first video you've clicked on, I'm a Depop seller mainly. I do sell on other platforms, but this video is going to be aimed towards Depop sellers. I've been selling on the platform for coming up to 2 years now, and there are items on our store that have been sat there from not far off when we started. Now that doesn't really make me out to be the best reseller, but sometimes you get items that no matter what you try, they just won't sell. I have tried a few methods to try and shift those sticky items. The most recent method was really successful, so I wanted to make this video, try and share some of the tips on how, if you're looking to clear some of your old sticky stock, then these should help and get it reinvested into pieces that should actually sell. Before we get into it, I just wanted to stress that you should definitely take a look at the listing itself. Make sure you've got the photos perfect, like the lighting's good, you can see every section of the item, like the front, the back, some details, the labels. Then onto the description, making sure you're including all the information, making sure that it actually shows up in the search. If you've tried those and it's not working, then try cross-listing. Each platform has a different demographic, so if you're only listing it on Depop, it might be a perfect eBay item. Put it on there, it might sell. If you've tried all of that and still it hasn't sold, given a few months as well, then try these methods. So the first one, this one was really successful for us. We tried a dramatic Depop sale. What I mean by that is I dropped pretty much every item on the shop by 50%. Pretty drastic, I know, but I did think by including pretty much everything, it would get more attention to the store, and maybe people would pick up bundles, and that did actually work. Now, when a lot of people do these kind of sales, it's usually like a flash sale for the day or so, but we found that the first day was really successful and it cleared quite a lot of our old sticky stock, that we just kept it going, just in the hope that more of it would sell, and it did. First day, we managed to sell like 30 items, which is the best we've ever sold in a day. Obviously, you're not making as much money on those pieces, but you're getting that money back so you can spend it on better items. And that was the aim of it, really. The reason I think the first day was the best was because I'm pretty sure with Depop, they actually send out a notification when you've liked an item or favorited, possibly. I'm not too sure about the favorite bit. But yeah, it will send out a notification saying that the price has been lowered. So anyone that's been considering an item has the chance of picking it up at a cheaper price, and that might give them the incentive to go out and buy it. And if you mainly sell on Depop, then this method is really good because it kind of pads your sold numbers. Like, we basically kept it up for about a month, I think, and we managed to clear about 150 items, our best sales month, and yeah, we managed to go out and spend it on tons of new stock. I'd probably say that's the best method because, as well as that, you're getting more reviews, more people actually seeing your page. They might come back and buy more. Another way that we have recently started trying is Vinted. Vinted is quite like a cheap app, I would say. Like, people on there want a bargain, and if you are just trying to clear some items, you're going to be listing it at lower than what you should really get for it. So people have that incentive to go and buy it. What's great with Vinted as well is that there's no fees for you, so you can kind of price it that bit lower and not have to worry about, oh, there's going to be like £2 or £3 taken off it as well. So when I use those methods, I try to price items just above what I paid for them. That way you're not losing any money, but if it still won't sell, then try and look at the item as it has no value. At that point, it is just collecting dust, and whatever money you get back for it, you can go and buy something that will actually sell. Because realistically, if it is an item that you bought nearer the start of you reselling, you're not going to have the knowledge that you have now, and you've got to experiment, really. You've got to buy items that you're not sure on just to know whether it is worth picking them up again if you see them. Also, don't feel bad if you are in this position, because I'm pretty sure every reseller at some point has got items like this, probably quite regularly as well, because it's bound to happen if you're trying new items out or if you are just starting. Don't think of them as mistakes, just that you're learning. And learning is what reselling is all about. Even when you've been doing it for like 10 years, you're still gonna find things that you've got to learn. New trends come in, prices change, everything's just ever changing. and you've always got to be learning, so don't worry about it. That's why if you are just starting now, definitely recommend just try and buy items as low as you possibly can. That way you're not going to be losing much. And if we try new pieces out, we'll only really try a new item if we can get it for less than like £3. Now I've got 2 more methods for you, but I would consider these as last resorts. You won't get much money back from these, but it will clear stock so much faster. So if you need the space or just want it all gone, then maybe try these. The first one is bundling similar items up and putting them on places like eBay and Facebook Marketplace. I haven't tried it on Facebook Marketplace, but I can see it working on there. And what worked really well on eBay for me was finding like 5 or 10 items that are very similar. Maybe like 5 sweatshirts or 10 jumpers, something like that. And throwing in 1 or 2 eye-catching pieces. Don't go all out, don't throw like a bunch of Gildan hoodies and then 1 Gucci one, like that's just wasting that Gucci hoodie. But if you throw one thing that someone might think, oh, there's a bit of value there, they're more likely to actually look at the bundle. I'd also definitely suggest making use of the auction feature of eBay. So once I had my bundle together, I usually listed them at 7 days, about £10, like whatever I roughly paid for it, but still cheap enough. And that way, hopefully, if people are interested, it's out the door within a week. Before I get on to the last tip, if you do find any of these useful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out, helps push the channel and lets me know that these videos are useful. Right, so the final way is by taking it to charity shops or even clothing banks. You won't get any money back from this, but you will get your space back, and it just gets it gone straight away. You haven't got to wait for it to sell. It also gives the items a second chance of finding a home and staying away from landfill. That's the aim, really. Plus it helps out charities. They're making money. I guess you could also take it to landfill if no charity shops are taking donations, but there is bound to be one near you that will accept it. Or clothing banks, the little hut things in car parks. That way it's not going straight to landfill, it gets a chance of selling or going to someone that needs it. Those methods have been really useful for me, so I hope they are for you. If maybe you're watching this and you've done stuff slightly differently, please comment down below and let me know how you do it. Could help me out or someone else that is watching, so that would be really useful. Thank you for watching, I hope you have a great day, and I'll hopefully catch you in the next video.